What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Gray Media. Just checking in super quick, man. I'm going out of town in just a little bit, but on my doorstep, I was debating on just making like a short, and I got to show you what's in this box. What's in this box? Well, it's deserving of a full unboxing video. I'm not a huge fan of just opening my mail on camera, but this is probably next to horror that my favorite director. So I just feel like it was worthy, and I wasn't going to buy this set, but it's just that good. Okay. So this is what we're talking about here. And I apologize for the glare. I'm going to try to stay out of the shot because I really don't matter. Steven Spielberg's Spotlight Collection. Okay. Holy fucking moly. It smells good. There's the other side. People are like, Josh, let's get into, I've already got like some marks on it. Let's get into the movies in here. This is very similar to the way the Freddy set looks. 8 movies, right, as well. Am I doing that math right? It's heavy. It's heavy. It went down $50 in price. I got it from Amazon. It's in pretty good shape. Let's unbox this thing and we'll just go one by one. We're going to save the best for last. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. So this is the 8 Steven Spielberg Spotlight 4K Steelbooks. Here's the first one. It says, "This is an extermination." Of course, we're talking about War of the Worlds. I just rewatched this because my buddy was telling me how much he liked Disclosure Day. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, when you open it up, first let's you get a great photo of Steven there. You get the 2 discs, 4Ks. My hands are shaking. I'm so excited. You get certificate of authenticity. So this is number 4,792 of 5,700. And it says, "These films have meant so much to me throughout my life. It's incredibly meaningful to know they found a home with audiences who cherish them just as deeply. Limited edition was created for those fans who have kept these stories alive." Steven, you're my guy, man. War of the Worlds. Okay. It is a good movie. I did not own that, actually. I think I have a DVD of it, so I'm pretty stoked to have that one. Probably one of the best war movies ever made. I mean, just plain and simple. On the back it says, "I hope at least in your eyes I've earned what you all have done for me." Of course, we're talking about the legendary, the immortal Saving Private Ryan 4K. I did not own this on 4K. I think I just have a Blu-ray. You get 3 discs, and of course, it's loaded with special features. I'll show you guys that other thing, but I mean, it's just, man, that thing is in there. Yeah, so it's just an image of Tom Hanks on the inside. Saving Private Ryan, I went to this opening night when this came out. I remember it being super long, and I mean, amazing movie, one that I can rewatch probably once a year. But I love westerns and I love war movies, so man, shout out to you, Saving Private Ryan. Next down the list, another probably the best World War II Holocaust film. Whoever saves one life saves the world entire, and we're talking about Schindler's List. Own this on Blu-ray as well, and DVD and VHS. Did not have the 4K. I mean, we had to watch this in school. It was so important to people. So I fucking love Steven Spielberg. If you can't tell, I love Schindler's List, man. As heavy as it is, Liam Neeson just kills it. Dude, everything from here on out, and those were already bangers, are just fucking bangers, man. Just bangers. Life finds a way. Of course, we're talking about Jurassic Park Steelbook. Get the hair off of there. It's gonna bug me. Look at that. No words. Seen Jurassic Park in the theater. I was just a little fella. I was like 10. I had all the posters. Of course, I had the Sega games, Super Nintendo. I had fucking all the toys. I was obsessed with Jurassic Park. I hated Newman from Seinfeld. I hated Wade Knight. Hated him. I love the Dilophosaurus though. So I worship Jurassic Park. I mean, what else can you say? And then from the early 80s, E.T. Phone Home E.T. the Extraterrestrial. And you can buy these all individually, these steelbooks. I think they're going for 40 something a piece. Why? I'm not like a mathematician or anything, but $320 for all of them on 4K, or $25 a piece, right? Because this was 199, I think. Love E.T. Every 80s kid had this, man. E.T. is a big part of the culture. Love that fucking movie. Then my favorite trilogy next to Lord of the Rings. I hate Star Wars. I'm sorry. It's Indiana Jones for me, baby. Look at this thing. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes, Jock? I was so obsessed with Indiana Jones as a little kid, as I think a lot of kids from the 80s was. These movies scared me really bad. I had a really religious aunt that wouldn't let me watch, forbade me to watch TV at her house. But they did have Indiana Jones, and I could not understand why. She must have just loved Harrison Ford. And so I watched this trilogy. I had it from McDonald's, right? The McDonald's VHS trilogy. I watched this over and over. And then when I was old enough to go to Disneyland, the first time I ever went there, the ride opened. And then I feel like we went to Disneyland like every couple of years, and this ride just, it was like the family ride, man. I fucking worship Temple of Doom. I mean, I have these movies frontwards to backwards. I'm emotional thinking about it. I love Indiana Jones so much, like so fucking much. I've got multiple 4Ks. I got multiple Blu-rays. I got multiple DVDs sets, and then of course the VHS sets. I just fucking adore Indiana Jones so much. You guys, this set is so cool in person. Second to last, They Belong Here More Than We. We're talking about another amazing sci-fi alien movie, one that scared the shit out of me as a little kid. My grandma had this. I remember when we were watching it and the red stuff is coming out of the door. Of course, we're talking about Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Dude, this movie, Richard Dreyfuss, man, absolute banger movie. Super important movie to me growing up. I thought this was one of the best sci-fi movies ever. There's Steven on set. Dude, it's so cool to have these on Steelbook. So I apologize if I'm not giving it like the whatever, oh, you didn't show me this, or we're missing some special features. I'm just overwhelmed with the set. We're already 7 minutes in. I was only going to do just a short. And of course, we're saving it last but not least. It's not Munich, okay? And it's not Ready Player One. And it's not... What do you think it is? Of course, it's the greatest film of all time. It's the movie that made me a horror fan forever. 10 out of 10. Greatest of all time. One of my favorite books. Lifestyles involve the summertime, July, the regatta, right? Fucking, of course, we're talking about Jaws, baby. Jaws is the greatest horror film, the greatest movie, greatest action adventure, greatest drama, greatest survival, greatest everything of all time. I can't give you guys the code because then I would lose all of them. If they had individual ones, I might give some of them away. But let me get this disc out of here. You got Stevens and Martha's Vineyard there. Just taking a break, man. I got a ton of sun too. It was like 100 degrees for 4 days, and then today it was like 70. So I've just been like all over the place. My color is super orange. I love Jaws. I got a couple of videos on it. I cannot wait to. And I mean, the Jaws 50th that came out, that Steelbook, that documentary was so fucking incredible. I own Jaws, I don't know, 15, 20 copies of this fucking movie. Even Laserdisc, thanks to my buddy Retro Joe. But yeah, Jaws as well. So you're getting Jaws, Close Encounters, Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T., Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, War of the Worlds, Steven Spielberg, the Spotlight Collection. I mean, is he the greatest director of all time? Next to maybe Scorsese. I'm not going to put Tarantino in that list, but I mean, yeah, right? Spielberg, he made me fall in love with movies. Look at all those cells from the movies, dude. And on the other side, you've got the other four. Absolutely incredible. God, that just made... I got the next 4 days off as well. I'm going movie hunting and going out of town. But yeah, dude. I really just wish we were staying home now so I could just watch all of these movies, like relive some of them, because I have not seen E.T. on 4K, and I've not seen Schindler's List on 4K, or War of the Worlds. So, War of the Worlds, anyway. 25 hours of bonus features, man. Documentaries, cast interviews, deleted scenes, production diaries, all the footage, all the restoration stuff, music and sound featurettes. Just a fucking monolith of entertainment that I was not going to get. I promise. My buddy Fernie got it first, and then my buddy Joe was like, oh, check it out, son. I ordered it. And I was like, no, wait for Prime Day. I could not wait for fucking Prime Day, dude. The Steven Spielberg Collection. 10 minutes in. Lots of dead air. I fucking love you guys, and I love Steven Spielberg, and I cannot wait to watch these. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back here Monday, and we're gonna see what we're gonna get into, man. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a couple things I need to watch and review. I probably won't cover a lot of these on the channel because there's not really a lot of horror in these. This is just from the collector in me that just loves movies and just loves Spielberg. I had to show somebody this. It was too important. I'd be thinking about it all night if I didn't. So until next time, take great care. Have a wonderful Juneteenth if you're off. Until next time, cheers.